Welcome back to the Artisan Shopping Directory blog. My name is Kara Bunton and I write the Artisan Shopping Directory blog for my Etsy group. And today I'm talking about whether you can leave a review on Etsy without buying anything. And the short answer is no. You have to be a registered guest on Etsy or a registered user. You can't be a guest. You have to be a registered user on Etsy to leave a review. If you do check out as a guest, then you can go back and register a user account and claim that order by using the information that Etsy sent you in the initial confirmation email that you got about the order shipping. But you have to be a registered user on Etsy in order to leave reviews so that we can verify that you actually bought something. So there, the problem with reviews online, and I think we all know this, is that there is a lot of fakery. There are a lot of fake reviews. And I know that there are people who can still fake reviews on Etsy, but Etsy has set the system up to pretty much make it difficult to fake reviews. So in general, when you are shopping on Etsy, you can look at the reviews, and if the shop has a lot of reviews, then you'll be able to see if they get consistent good reviews or if there's consistent complaints about a specific thing. And again, it's the consistency. Everyone is going to get bad reviews sometimes because you can't make everybody happy. But if you have a shop that has, mostly 5-star reviews, a few 4-star reviews, and maybe 1 or 2 1-star reviews, that's probably okay. That's a pretty safe shop to sell from. And, as an Etsy seller, I get the majority of my reviews are 5-star because I try to make people happy and I send out a good product. But even if I do that, there's always going to be someone who thought it was different than what they were buying, or they are just trying to do some damage to my shop. And that's one of the problems of having people be able to leave reviews if you haven't purchased anything. And I think we've all heard the stories of like someone has an Airbnb somewhere and somebody comes along with a complaint about it and everybody floods over to Yelp and they leave tons of fake reviews just saying nasty things about this business that they've never even been to. So in order to prevent that, Etsy has made it a rule that you have to be a registered user so that they can verify that the thing that you're leaving a review for is something that you actually ordered. Now, does that 100% get rid of all the fakes? No, there's always going to be people who figure out a way to abuse the system. But in general, as an Etsy customer, you can be pretty much guaranteed that the reviews that you're seeing are actual customer reviews. And if there are 1 or 2 that are like wild and out there, you can pretty much just kind of disregard those if everything else is good. So look at you just use your common sense. We all know that this happens, but Etsy has pretty much made it difficult to game the Etsy review system. Sellers cannot remove reviews unless there's a really good reason. And a lot of that would be like personal information being left in the review or obscenities and things that are just completely bizarre. Etsy will sometimes remove reviews like that. But in general, Etsy sellers don't have the power on our end to remove reviews. So if you do see a bunch of bad reviews that have the same complaint, pay attention to that. But in general, it's going to be all right. So use your common sense, but you cannot leave a review on Etsy unless you are a registered user and Etsy has verified that you have purchased the thing that you're trying to review. And that's to protect everybody and the review system's, legitimacy. So leave me any questions and I will talk to you later.